I heard a clack of my keyboard as I unmuted. That's great. Hi. Wait. Is this good? Should be. Hi. Hi. Okay. I need to get the thing open. This one in particular. Oh, I gotta mess with settings too. Oh no. Um, so today the Switch 2 is launched, and I got it pre-ordered on the 22nd of April, 2025 from Walmart. It arrived this morning at 6:57 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. I don't know if you heard it. Okay, you probably didn't hear it. I have an idea. We're gonna turn my filter off real quick. Do you hear this sound? It's gonna be very quiet. The Switch 2 now makes a sound when you turn it on in the dock to let you know that it is in the dock. Oh. You did not. Well, I'm going to move this console closer then, before I turn my filter back on. I can do better than that. Did you hear it that time? Please tell me you heard it that time. I mean, hold on. Yeah, that's the sound it makes. I realized why I wasn't showing any video signal, and then I remembered that my PS5 was still plugged into the card. Zenless updated. Huge. A huge update. A lot of nice UI changes. PS5 version running smoother. That's actually really good in my case. PS5 ray tracing, by the way. We're going to be doing a lot of things to this console tonight. First of all, it has two USB-C ports, and I'm actually using the top USB-C port for a controller right now. One of the controllers that I have plugged in is none other than the Nintendo 64 controller itself. The theme turned to dark upon system transfer. I do not have any JP titles installed except for the corresponding ones for Nintendo 64 to Famicom. And I do have my Switch Online stuff organized. Rest in peace, Mario 35. I know I'm late on that, but rest in peace to that. I am never touching Super Kirby Clash. I'm sorry. Jump Rope Challenge is a game card now. I did not know that was one of the games that would get affected by that, but a lot have been affected by that. I don't know how visual game cards work. We touch GameCube for Nintendo Classics eventually. It seems that 64 and GameCube have been renamed to Nintendo Classics. This reason I do not know. 64 is one of the titles I have that is affected by the Switch 2. I don't know if it's just gonna tell me if it's running on Switch 2 or not, because it just showed the Nintendo Switch logo. And yes, there's something new to play. We have Banjo-Tooie, Killer Instinct, and Ridge Racer. We are going to go throw in Kirby 64, but before we do that, I need to turn off my media. That is not turning off my media, that is playing another track. If we go into the suspend menu, we should... This is not where you would actually see stuff. I'm sorry. Ah! Okay. We have a CRT filter. This is exclusive to Switch 2 for some reason. This is Kirby 64 with the CRT filter. Why don't we just actually get into a file real quick? Wait, no, wait, no. Oh wow, I've not played in so long. We're just gonna jump right in. I am not going to be playing N64. Oh yeah. Oh okay. No, I think that was the 64 online. I just saw the frame rate like go down and then back up. Speaking of which, I actually did forget to change settings that I was talking about earlier because the Switch 2's display is very, very unique. If I try running this at 4K, it will not actually run at 4K. Wait, it runs at 4K? This is actually not running in 4K. If we try adjusting HDR, the capture card does not support HDR. I do need to get a new I do want to get a new capture card at some point because now that I have a PS5 and Switch 2, I would like to actually take advantage of some of these. Granted that you guys wouldn't be able to see 120 hertz output. Oh, because it's only supported, it's need to be in 1440 resolutions. Ooh, okay. This is actually causing the capture card to freak it because I set it the highest FPS instead of, whatever. If I try and match output FPS, this will not make a difference. HDR is still not supported. HDR output will only turn on for compatible software that uses it. Not all Switch 1 and Switch 2 software. Switch 2 software will be using it, probably, but most of it probably wouldn't, like Deltarune, for instance. I don't think Deltarune actually uses HDR. This is fine. Obviously, when supported, I will have 120 hertz output. I will keep that on for sure. Unfortunately, this capture card does not support HDR. It is a EVGA XR1 Lite. It is very cheap. So we will be running it at 60. But also, I would like to have better RGB on this because the reds on this capture card are not very good. But it does look a lot better on my Asus. Unfortunately, I won't even be able to take advantage of the 120 hertz output or 1440p resolution until I get a better capture card. But that is okay. Now, once again, 64's main difference is the CRT filter for Switch 2. Everything else about 64 on the everything else about 64 that was recently added that's also on Switch 2. Changing controls is available on Switch 1, is what I meant to say. But however, I am not going to linger on this one anymore because Switch to 64 is still really bad for accurate 64 emulation. I'm sorry. I am instead going to change to an 8-bit Do controller in the hopes that it still works. This will be put on the ground somewhere. I could probably use that for Mario Kart. It'd be funny. I am using the 8-bit Do wireless adapter 2. I've been informed that most 8-bit Do devices need firmware updates to actually run on Switch 2. Because, it's kind of like the same, structure, I guess, to, not have to, completely change hardware. This is also very hard to do because I have a PS5 and Switch 2 on the same desk, and it's angled in such a way where I can't really easily reach it. I would not be using the Joy-Con 2 today. I do not have any games that would properly use it. The controller vibrated. Oh, this might be sad. We might actually have to set this thing in the wired mode. For context, the 8-bit Duo 2 adapter requires the Switch Pro controller mode to be an adapter in wired mode. However, can also swap A and B apparently. Okay. Now we can go test it. I forgot that you have to do that with the 8-bit Duo 2 adapter. I think that's only if you're using a DS4. That is a lie, apparently. The 8-bit Duo adapter 2 does not work, and I guess I gotta wait for a firmware update or for an 8-bit Duo adapter 3 to come out, which, that sucks. I didn't even get to use that thing for 2 years. I only got to use it for about 1, and I didn't even use it that much because I was using my original Pro controller way more, and I don't really plan to use that controller anymore because I hear the Pro 2 has a better D-pad. 10 more years with this console, yes. And already I can't even use my 8-bit Duo adapter anymore. But I will continue to use it on a PC. Just for relative ease. Because of how far my PC is and the wire and all that. Maybe if I put it back inside. If this controller does not work, I will use the catch-up controller for the rest of the stream. Well, this is a mighty shame. I also forgot to turn the filter back on, and thank goodness I remembered. Sorry, my audio sounded like pretty scuffed for a little bit. Yeah, can't use the 8-bit Duo wireless adapter too. I have tried firmware updating it, and I guess it said it was up to date or something. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess it's fine. Well, it actually did update, but I don't know if it really did. The firmware updater for 8-bit Duo the universal firmware updater is not very clear to me personally. So yeah, I'm just going to use the catch-up controller that I have from Hyperkin. Because that does work. It is recognized as a Pro 1 controller. I would not be using Joy-Con 2. I do not know how good the sticks are. And I don't want to risk that. I don't think anyone wants to risk using their Joy-Con 2. But some people probably are. I will, however, actually plug in one more controller. And to make sure my 8-bit Duo 2 adapter actually gets use, I will use it for Ratatan tonight. Wow. This GameCube controller from Hori, this USB GameCube controller from Hori that also works on PC, albeit not the best. It is better suited as a Switch controller. This Hori GameCube controller I have is pretty decent for, well, actually, I have a complaint with the Switch too. For some reason, I can't, like, just input another controller. If I want to input another controller, I have to keep going to change grip order. Also, before I forget, you can tell what title is a Switch 2 title. Well, actually, you can't really see it because I'm in the way. These are the only games on GameCube. And I already played a bit of F-Zero GX, but maybe Wind Waker isn't the way to go, because the unfortunate thing about doing Wind Waker is that I have to, yeah, GameCube only had free games when it came out. Pretty small library, am I right? Unfortunately, I cannot skip this intro. But the CRT filter that is enabled looks very nice. However, that is not all. I'm just gonna jump right into this. You can skip that. You can skip that cutscene in the HD version of Wind Waker on Wii U, but on the original you can't. You gotta have to stick with it. GameCube Classics has a 16:9 support. Widescreen is supported in GameCube Classics. So you can just play F-Zero GX in widescreen. And it's good that I decided to bust out the Horty GameCube controller, because this game is very specific with its controls. Albeit, it is throwing me off, because if we go into here, ZL and ZR on a Pro controller and Joy-Con 2, ZL and ZR act as L and R, while the R button acts as the Z button. But in my case, with the controller that I am using, this is disorienting due to the fact that the Hori ZL and ZR buttons on the Hori GameCube controller are actually as small as the GameCube Z buttons. Or Z button, not Z buttons. But yes, you can play GameCube games in widescreen. I don't know how accurate the emulation is yet. I will wait for people to report on it, but from what I've played, I feel like I do need the actual GameCube controller, which is $65, I think. Well, I think I paid $65. I think I paid like $67 for it, because, you know, shipping and tax. Oh, wait, no, I qualified for free shipping. The GameCube Online controller qualifies for free shipping. Why are there so many cars? This is actually pretty... 30 pilots is standard for F-Zero. And you know I love this game. It's literally, like, the speed game. This is the one time I will play F-Zero GX on stream. You will never see me actually do it because it kicks my butt. It is probably the hardest racing game I have ever played, but also one of the most enjoyable racing games I have played. Same with F-Zero X. I'm sorry I never did the Nightmare, the Master F-Zero X Road to Mr. EAD. That's a tough one. I'm playing on Novice right now. Oh, that actually controls better than oh no, it's so funny. Captain Falcon literally, like, controls so bad compared to everyone else. Well, most pilots, actually. There are a couple pilots that will control worse than Captain Falcon, and you need to get good at using Captain Falcon if you want to do the story mode proper. Okay, I'm just gonna create a suspend point. You can create suspend points despite the fact that there is memory card situations. Not all GameCube games are going to be on GameCube Classics, if you ask me, because of weird games like Four Swords Adventures that use the GBA screen. That was your retro section for the day. Let's actually move to a real game. Oh, and Switch controllers. You know, a Switch 2 game. We're gonna switch to a Switch 2 game. Deltarune will be in a bit, actually. I do need to go into the Twitch dashboard, actually. We are going to add a stream marker with description. I probably should have added one earlier. Swapping to Mario Kart World. Let's go edit the stream info and type in Mario Kart World. No, we will be playing Deltarune soon, as well as the Ratatan demo. Mario Kart World I'm not going to be touching on much. It is an $80 game, unfortunately. If you bought the bundle, you were good to go. I really need to move myself to the left, actually. Give me a moment. I like it. I don't know why you're scared on it. The first playthrough on my YouTube is Deltarune. That's... But again, the chapter 1 playthrough was like back in 2018, and then the chapter 2 playthrough was supposed to happen in 2021, but college life took over. There is free roam. There is a manual to tell you about the extra techniques. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like chapter 3. I'm trying to jump in without spoiling myself. I mean, that's what everybody's trying to do anyway. Free roam basically has P-switches. I still haven't found out what the question mark blocks are. And there are medallions hidden across the map. Here, let's just begin free roam with Shy Guy, for instance. But yeah, free roam, you just literally free roam. No, not like Fortnite. Get that Zoomer game out of here. I say as I'm playing a game that Zoomers and Alphas will enjoy. Oh, that's capture. That's okay. That's my OBS lags. Is this Slider? It's Slider. And I'm already playing like crap. Star power actually now tells you when it's about to end. Unless it did that before and I just never knew. Food items give you costumes. You'll definitely want to eat as many as you can and play as many characters as you can to get all the costumes for every character. Oh, wait. I found the first question mark block. It's an $80 game. I'm pretty sure it will be hell. Fun fact, this is developed by Monolith Soft. You might know them for... oh, wow. Why is this lagging incredibly? My capture card is not loving this. Let me actually close that. Keep the dashboard. Close these. What do I have open that I don't need open? I don't... Photoshop is running. That's my problem. Sorry. Photoshop was running. That was a huge mistake. Okay, I should be good to go. Let me actually move the Twitch dashboard over to the very left monitor. But that was a good eye. That was a very good eye. Actually, curse me for forgetting to close Photoshop. There is a noticeable delay using this controller, actually. There is a crap ton of tricking that you can just do. I'm actually going to turn the game up just a little bit. The P-switches are challenges. The medallions are hidden across the map somewhere, and there's food items to get. And... oh, that toad got hit by the ice balls. I'm just gonna let that happen as I want to up the volume a little bit. It's Mario World remix. I actually don't know if this is part of the, no. Random spike ball. Actually not sure, mate. There's a lot of detail put into this game, and it's honestly incredible. No, I did not see myself getting hit by that earlier. I was my eyes were more focused on OBS's advanced audio properties. Yeah. Okay, but saying I wasn't really AFK. I was there. I was just turning the gain up. Live to race. True words to live by. We got white chocolate in Mario Kart. Oh, that's awesome. Regular chocolate fans be angry now. Oh, that didn't change my costume at all. I think it's just themed for the location, really. In a way. I don't know if those coin blocks actually do anything. So, oh wait. Actually, before we do the coin grinding, we're gonna do this. Also, when you hit a P-switch, the game automatically turns you around. Oh, this is actually really good to get, especially with the golden shroom. The golden shroom, you're actually encouraged to spam. Paragliding is also a lot heavier. Oh, I might not make it. We'll do the grinding soon. I do want to get this one, and I gotta figure it out proper. Unfortunately, no Yoshi pit stop will save me this time. Okay, there we go. Sunshine Railway? Oh wait, is that a sticker or is that like... Oh crap. Wanted to get inside a coin stack. There are random stars jumping about in there in free roam. This makes it easier to traverse areas. There are a lot of road fences. If you jump trick, you can actually ride on them. But if you don't jump trick on them, you can ram into them and ruin someone's day by breaking them. Do not actually do this in real life, because I'm pretty sure your car would hurt. You would hurt your car if you do this. We got a Yoshi's Story remix over here. I mean, I already did it. Chocolate. Do it IRL? No thanks. It's too much money. I figured you had to pay me a lot of money to do that. I would do a little bit of Knockout Tour. As a pit crew shy guy in the mock rocket. Knockout Tour is essentially 24 racers, and then it goes down in certain increments, and the last race has a certain amount. Very nice, not Dolphin Shoals, it's Sunshine Airport. I forget what the airport's name is from 8. It's a very good, this is a very good lo-fi remix, honestly. I think I would do Ice Rally. This will be the only thing I do, and then I'll jump right into a little bit of Deltarune just to feel the Joy-Con 2. But yeah, this game is like visually stunning. This is probably like one of the most visually stunning Nintendo games ever. You can see a bit of bitrate problems with the capture card, but it's fine. Is that like Electrodome tiling? I think that's Electrodome tiling. I am not used to new Donkey Kong. Also, everyone in costumes makes it hard to tell who's... No, it doesn't make it hard to tell who's who. Dang, I'm showing the bottom of the dogs. Very. I don't know if that was actually worth it. You can do double tricks. Sometimes. It's incredible, really. That baseline is incredible, too. Maybe I should be using the cons, too, or maybe... Well, once I get the GameCube online controller, I think playing this stuff will be a lot smoother. I've been informed from social media that the GameCube Online, the GameCube Classics controller does actually, or wait, no, the GameCube Nintendo, do we call it GameCube Nintendo Classics? What do we call, what is it called again? Why did I go for that? Streamer thinking with his words more than the game. Typical. I have no idea why it said Lakitu was in first. First getting a crown is exclusive to Knockout Tour. Grand Prix does not do this. Antifreeze. Missed. Okay, somebody got hit by the bomb. Everyone always gets hit by it, I swear. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, right, yeah, D-pad down is a rewind feature. This is not useful in the slightest. This is not like Forza where it will actually help you. This is not Forza Horizon 6. But this is unlike Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you cannot use the D-pad to steer anymore. Not that I knew anyone that actually did. Yeah. They kind of are. That's why I'm only doing just the one. I'm not going to be overviewing this game for long, because it's like I played a little bit of it before the stream. I also got kind of sidetracked. I decided to do laundry today because I'm like, I really don't want to do it on Friday. I'd rather have Friday dedicated more time to playing these games. Yeah. Also, it is good that I put myself in this position on the stream today because now you can see my position. There are 6 races in a knockout race. Or 6 checkpoints. There are 6 checkpoints in a knockout race. That is the best way to describe it. If you remember Woohoo Island from, not just the Wii Fit franchise, but, like, its appearance in Mario Kart 7 and how it had checkpoints instead of laps, that is basically knockout mode. It is basically the checkpoint system, but, expanded upon. As you can tell from the bottom right, telling me to be in 8th place or better. Yeah, 8 also had some of those courses. I think maybe even the booster pack did, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm only rodent today because I didn't sleep a lot. By the way, but also because they're my brain rot right now. For some reason, the item sound effect is panned pretty hard to the left. Not too hard. Boo took my hammer. We will never see what this item does. There are still items I've not seen. car iframes did not save me. Who's on it first? Maybe Daisy? Oh, we're making some big risks and some stupid moves tonight. Yep. The physics in this game are way different in 8 Deluxe, and when I first started it today, and my goofy off was like, I don't want to do 50cc, especially because if you just freestar something at 150cc, it applies to all the other CCs, so why even bother? Because that was the thing that 8 Deluxe did, so I'm like, you know what, yeah. I am very stingy with the Super Horn. Okay, I'm not stingy with the Super Horn also makes it so that you can't grab another item box while it is active, like that. I just want to point that out to anyone that is learning the ins and outs of this game, like I am. Yeah, it kind of blows, doesn't it? No, he took it. The Mario 3D Land enemy has defeated me. That is okay. Second place is fine. I just wanted to show off Knockout Tour. It is a very, very interesting mode. Unfortunately, I've not heard of the Wario Land theme. Spoilers, by the way. Sorry. There is Wario content in this game I have yet to behold. But that was shown off during the Switch 2 in-person events. Let's go check what I got before I swap over the Deltarune real quick. A bulldozer. This is all average. That is why I got the bundle. Actually, let me just go back all the way. Okay, we will give the Joy-Con 2 D-pad a feel. The Joy-Con 2s are magnetic, so they come off with ease. To detach the controller, press and hold the release button and pull gently outward. Good luck waiting you're gonna wait a long time for that, mate. This is what the Joy-Con 2s look like. I am not that impressed, honestly. However, what I am impressed with is how large they are. What I'm also not impressed with is where I put my... Oh, there's my grip. The grip is differentiated with the Switch 2 logo. That big number 2 with the fancy font. The Joy-Con 2s, like I said, are magnetic. I forgot if I mentioned that. We have a game chat button, but I will not be using that. Ever. Oh, Deltarune? Okay, that's how it's done. Wait. Can I tell it not to start from chapter 1? Oh, cool. I can just jump right into chapter 3. But I'm not gonna do that. I wanna, you know, I wanna initialize through chapter 1 and whatnot before I actually do anything crazy. But also because I need a refresher, honestly. That's a problem with this kind of game. But also, me getting this on Switch 2... no, this is the Switch 2 version. I literally just pre-ordered it. This... Deltarune has a Switch 2 version exclusively on the eShop, so I am starting from scratch. What is the messiest hair type? They all look the same to me. Actually, not all of them look the same. They're all slightly different, but you know what I mean. Nah, the torso and legs aren't. That's not O. Can I just do this? Is the game gonna yell at me? I forgot if it yells at me if I do this. Oh. Well, I can't go completely back. Nothing matters! Nothing matters! Actually, it matters. And plus, I've already seen chapter 1, so I'm just gonna speed by right through it just to get a feel of the Joy-Con 2 buttons. However... Oh, does this not have auto run? Whatever. Well, like, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can't really turn on auto run. And also, it's X to actually do something. Also, the charging grip for the Joy-Cons 2 has extra buttons that you can do for mapping. Also, this game does have borders. The chance I get to save, I will swap over the Ratatan, and then we'll call it a night. But the moment I swap the Ratatan, I also need to take a BRB to grab my laundry, or check on it, rather. Also, Walmart gave me sour cream and onion Pringles and an orange cream Coca-Cola, but I did not drink the Coca-Cola because I do not like Coca-Cola. I gave that to a sibling instead. But the Pringles, I love the Pringles. They gave me a good flavor. They did not give me my top favorite flavor, which is, cheddar cheese. They gave me sour cream and onion, which that is still a really good flavor, regardless of it being Pringles or not. I remember this very well. Yeah, I remember choosing that. I remember that's how you choose it. Yeah, you're gonna see me speed right through this just to get to a save point. I will be playing Chapter 1 on my off time. Chapter 2, I would like to stream again. Also, because I don't have it, I don't think I have it archived, and even if I do have that recorded, it probably will not be the ideal recording. Chapter 1 I've already played. You can go watch that playthrough on my YouTube channel. It should be in the playlist section somewhere. It's very old. You'll get to hear the snowball mic yet again. It's been a long time since I've actually used it. I sent my snowball all the way to a friend in the West Coast, but at some point it broke. While he was using it, I don't know how he broke it. I told him that it didn't come with a stand because I broke the stand playing Smash Ultimate in late 2019. I think that says a lot about me back in the day. But that was back when I played Smash Ultimate. If you see me playing Smash Ultimate, it's likely with more than 4 people and with items. Because only like only like 2 of us can play no items, and I was one of those 2 back in the day, but not anymore because I realized I don't like Smash Ultimate that much. I can play Smash with items just fine. But then again, that's what I grew up on, so... I also have a lot of no items, friends. Yeah, chapter 1 I'll try to speed through on my free time. Oh, I love that fall sound, by the way. That fall sound's incredible. I know I'm missing a lot of details, but again, I've already looked through most nook and crannies in... Oh, I never set the marker! I never set the marker. Oh gosh. At this point, I did a little bit of Deltarune, my bad. That is the marker description. And we'll just go edit to Deltarune real quick because it would make more sense. Save soon indeed. However, when you're in the dark world for some reason, you actually get a better menu, so you can have auto run. Also, you can change your controls, but D-pad ABX. However, there is mouse controls, but I will not get to that yet. When you're in an area that uses borders, there is a border setting. Yeah, but I think being able to turn on auto run in the real world would have been nice. That's just me. Because I do love, you know, having auto run in a game like this is nice. Okay, there we go. I know, but still. There are more Switch titles I can test. The only thing that Splatoon 3 has going on is load times. There is no mouse mode support yet, but I wish there was. But even then, I don't know how they would do it. Splatoon 2 does not have a Switch 2 update. The only thing it has is, once again, faster load times. But also, I don't have any plans for side order at the moment. It will come when I feel like it. It's probably good that I myself have instead of well they what do you mean they made a 10th anniversary artwork thing. It's probably good that I myself have. I mean, I'll look at game requests and probably consider them. But I think for someone like me who knows that there's so many things out there that I haven't tried, many of which that I do want to try, it's probably good that I am it's good that I myself am going in the pace that I want to go with the games that I want to play, considering that there are so many out there to a point where it's like I feel like me taking in requests isn't as necessary. Also, wow, the Joy-Con 2 grip, the inside of it is a fingerprint magnet. It's not even glossy anymore, and it's not even day 2 of this system for me. Day 2 is 5 p.m. Eastern time setting the thing. Day 1 is 5 p.m. Eastern time setting the thing up. But yeah, that was the Switch 2. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this system. I do wish that Metroid Prime 2 and Prime 3 had remasters and were also playable on Switch 2 with HDR support, etc. There are more Switch 1 titles on the way, such as Rhythm Heaven Groove, Tomodachi Life, Livin' the Dream, Pokemon Legends ZA. But yeah, that is a pretty good console. I look forward to also getting a new capture card that will actually support the refresh, the hertz refresh rate. I hope that I can find a capture card for that with HDR support as well, so that I can fully take advantage of the system as well as my PS5. I'm gonna run a BRB, and we will continue with the Ratatan demo for a little bit. Probably won't be long. I don't know how long the demo is either, but yeah. Stick around, and I'll be back with more content. Chat cables, I've returned. Been a while since we've seen this background, in a way. Oh, it is... It is a small window. It is a small window. I can't find it. I can't find it. Notification. Oh, this. Thanks for trying to demo. We're collecting gameplay data during this. Feedback helps us make the game even better. We'd love to hear what you think. Of course. Not all... Oh. Complete the tutorial first. Okay, I need to move my keyboard closer, and also, this is way too loud. So for those who don't know, this is a Patapon successor. Patapon was a PlayStation portable game in the 2000s, where it's a rhythm game where you control an army. It's incredible. I've never beat Patapon. I do plan to one day, but I do want to try this demo because it did just come out today. Also, another fun fact, there's the potential of a VTuber I watched sometime. Well, actually, I haven't watched her in so long. My time zone, you know, her time zone. There is chance that a VTuber that I watch is in this game somehow. We might be hearing her right now, in fact. I'm just gonna say that out of nowhere, I guess. X, J, K, L, and F. While D, A, jump, and F. Exactly. I already have this wish list, by the way. Go wishlist get this game on Steam. I am going to edit the descriptor. I am also going to add a command. Actually, we're going to add a command right now. I'm going to go into stream elements and add a command. Chatbot, commands, custom commands. I'm going to add a timer, and I will name this Ratatan demo. Frame rates and environments and stuff? Okay, well, before I do look into that, let me go into the streaming guidelines and copyright, put in something in the YouTube description. I will also make this a stream elements command. This timer will be on during the Twitch stream and or YouTube stream, and I will also put in the description right now, in fact, right on top of my usual stuff, I'm going to put in the credits. I will be watching for. I never put tags on my blue sky and tweet. Oh, I'm stupid. It's fine. I am going to put in the Ratatan credits in the stream description and have a timer go off on Twitch so that you can all go to the Steam page. In fact, I'm going to link the Steam page right now. Right now. There you go. Okay. I think that's enough. I need to play this game now. Now. No, not now. I wanted to go in the full screen. Let's try this again. Sorry.
Whoa!
Okay, display mode, full screen. We'll do borderless. Holy cow, I didn't realize how many people were in this. Carrick Lomas, thank you so much for localizing this. Holy cow. None of these are names I recognize. I wonder if there's a name in here that I recognize. Well, there's a VTuber in there. Awesome. Is there anyone in here that I recognize? Just so I can be like, that's oomph! There is no oomph so far, unless I passed one. There's someone called Mario 2, that's wonderful. Man, there's so many backers in this game, holy cow. You have a good sleep. I will play this for a little bit, because I don't have a lot of time. $2021. Oh, this game's been in development for a while. No, this is just licensing stuff. I think I'll just play it as is. I don't need to check on frame rate. Oh goodness. We'll try this one just to see what happens. I'm literally just gonna press buttons and see what happens. It's so dark, where am I? Wake. Who are you? Play. Play into trance as you did long ago. Oh, that's visually stunning. Guess it's really broken. Oh, that won't do. Let's give this time-honored trick a try. Oh, I think that worked. Who's a clever birdie? Sometimes it pays to parrot the legends. What's this? My heart feels excited. The install is okay. You awake? The name's Crow. I saved you from the trash heap. You're welcome. And this here's my partner, Fortran. Together we soar out into the world on our adventures. What should we call you? You look like you're a few twigs short of a nest. Worry not. What's important is that you can move, eh? Let's stretch those wings first. Make your way over to me. Okay. There's like little to no air control, so that is noted. Good, very good. You remember this fishy looking creature as a chorus. No, I should have what's called a melodium, but... Yes, that's it. Now, use it for a spot of violence, eh? These 3 phases will be your strength and the adventures to follow. Fortran, a beat, if you'd be so kind. Crap. Look, some enemy to shoot their terrible heads. I think I need to use a better keyboard. I need to use a better keyboard. Alright, we just got an something that's gonna change my play here. We got Hustle Chill Plus, Glacial Heal, and Frigid Arrest. Increases Hustle Tech damage by 20% and has a chance to inflict freeze. Just in case. Just that 1 grand, let's see how you use it. Sarge thing here. Sarge thing is called the Goody Gates, right next to the area. Goodies! Ah. Holy cow. These are donuts. Ooh, finally, a chance to catch our breath. You could be useful. No, you might even have promise. This is right, we might actually make it to the ever after. Outrun stream's finally close to hatching. As for you and your memories, perhaps the ever after will hold some clues? Beats me. This game is so cute, I can't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Decadon! This is no. Come on, time to ruffle some feathers, just like the good old days. Ah. Yeah, ah, crap. Man, I'm not very good at this. Oh! Wow. Tough. Is that scripted? That was scripted. Hey, not too shabby for a first fight, and to summon a Decadon of all things. It may well be the hope we need. You're in luck that the wings of fate delivered you to me. I welcome you on our quest to the gates of the ever after. Kaw, don't panic. I'll pick you up if you break up on the way, and I'll keep any weapons and materials secure. This is your starting point to do your best next time. Grand, with that settled, are you ready to fly on? This is Ratatan, Roost of Operations. Take a look around. Welcome to my room, which is actually your room. Use it for any personal upgrades you might need, dear. Go on, give it a go. Comfy hangout. Wow. Strengthen Koban and unlock hustle texts in the player upgrades menu. To strengthen them, you'll make binary choices for leveled upgrade options. As your level increases, the upgrade effect increases in kind, but more materials will be required. You can freely reset your choices anytime, so feel free to experiment. Sure. How far can we go? I gotta send this screenshot to a friend and be like, you know what game is good we can play as an owl? Gosh. This is like... I feel like so full of joy just looking at this and hearing it. The mine. I'm gonna keep playing as the owl. Mimizukyun's very cute. Let's see. Hey, Pirates of the Perigee Adventure Time. Can I go to the left? Is there anything here? No. I guess we grab that and we wait for Fortron to start the rhythm. I do need to bring out the other keyboard. Oh, that was... never mind. Yes, please. Oh no! Ah, it's so bright, I can't even actually see my own bar. That's when you trust in the music and not any of your sights. Hey. Tokens might actually come in handy. Sure. Oh, I'm not allowed to anymore? Okay. There's a limit on that. Ah! Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Go, bro. Oh. Help. This guy, I can't defeat him, but I will try. Pete, you're almost done for. Yeah, let's go. We did it. I didn't read that. Help. Zope. Zope. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Yes, please. Fuego. Man, this is such a good type of game. This is like the game meant for me. Even if it is tough. Hey! Yeah, alright, we're getting the hang of it now. Let's see here. I love these guys. They're so cute. The Jolly Hermit. Oh, get me out of that! I should have guarded. Guys. That didn't work. Ah! Help. Guys. Where are you guys? I'm a scared little owl in this cold little world. Ah! What's that? What is that? That was good timing. Oh! Oh, this is too addicting. Oh. Yes, please. I'm in good hands. I will be getting to more of this eventually. So that's what the donuts are for. I only have Rangers and Assault, but... Oh no! Come back! Oh, that was a bug. A visual bug. It's fine. They'll fix it. I have high hopes for this game. Granted, I didn't play a lot of the demo because there's a lot more to do here from what I'm seeing. I just wanted to show it off just to show that this game exists, and I am very excited for it. This whole decade has a lot of things I'm like genuinely excited for, and I'm glad. I think this decade has much more exciting games than last decade, personally. And the Switch 2 and Ratatan. Those things. But I think this is the one. Alright. I'm gonna go get ready for bed. Once again, demo can be found right here. I'm gonna go get ready for bed now. We'll probably do some Switch 2 stuff, maybe? Maybe some more Mario Kart World, just to show it off or whatever. Maybe Metroid Prime? Hunters? I still need to figure out when Prime 4 is coming out. But we'll see. Alright. Bye.